Morning, YouTube. So today, Hans has got a lot of stuff to do. He finally got this motor pulled out. Him and his buddies came over here and made a pizza party of it. And there's the donor. Looks like it's been sitting out for quite a while. So hopefully everything goes good with that. We'll change the fluid and take as much of the rusty stuff off as we can off the top of it there. And got to put some plugs in this, some wires. This has never been touched. It's got 98,000 miles on it. I don't think it's ever had anything but the free oil changes, if it ever had those. But the timing belt was bad, real sloppy. So we're going to put one of those on while this is out. It's a lot easier to get to. And some plugs and some wires. I think I mentioned that. Got to clean that converter up. Little mechanic's cloth there on the pilot knob there. It goes in the back of the flex plate or crank. It's a little rusty. But that's about it for that. Hopefully this will get scab back together today. Haven't seen any teenagers yet this morning. It's pretty quiet. Here's the belt and the oil and stuff like that for this one. I haven't really done much of this. Got to put the piston cylinders and heads on this. And finish putting that together for Todd. And drag this around. Got to pull the motor out of this today so we can ship this off. We got to clean it up. YouTuber bought this motor. And finished pulling some body panels and stuff off of this. Anything that's salvageable glass, and then crush it. Got some old hubcaps in here if anybody's interested in these for some wall art. Got some looks like a Mercury hubcap. There's some SS, probably Nova, Chevelle, something like that. I don't know. Got a couple of those. Oh, there's two of those of the knockoffs. Here's a Dodge. Here's another SS cap. That's probably like off of Malibu. There's another sort of Chevelle, Camaro, I don't know. Some of you guys will know exactly what these came off of. But there's another one of those SS caps. Two seem to be twosies, not foursies. Oh, wait a minute. You got threes. Is that different enough? You got three of those. Maybe four. Let's see. 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, 3. Oh well, one side of the car would look really good. What is it, engine? Where you been? This is my favorite cat. I finally figured out it lets me talk to it all the time, and it never talks back, but I figured out it can hear. Got this over here too. Some fresh stuff for the new year. Stuff that's been sitting around. So I talked Hans and his buddies to pushing this around, and some of his friends are sort of the mudsy type, so they're going to put this together and take it out in the woods and break it. But whatever, at least it'll be running. So got a couple drive shafts for it. Got the new fenders, the new hood, 2 new doors. These are brand new wheels and tires on here. It's got all new shocks, brand new Skyjacker springs. I don't know what those are, Skyjackers, that's the number. Got the drop. High pinion Dana 44. It's been rebuilt. It's got a 355 gear in it, and then it had a corporate 14 bolt in it. We took that out and I built this 9-inch for it. It's got a 355 with a locker, and got to build some wrap-up bars. It's got the front mount there, but there's no mounts on the 9-inch, so gonna have to do something with that. And then the drive shafts, of course, they already, let me get under this thing. You can just sit under this. It's a 205 transfer case, just cleaned up and put back in. And they used C6 tranny. We took the pan off, put some bearings in there, and I put an oil pump in it. Really didn't need it, but did it anyway. I got a full gasket kit for it, so anything that this needs, probably have. Some Flowmaster. I guess those are cheater mufflers. I don't know. Sounds pretty cool though. It's got a small cam and an intake manifold and stuff like that on it. But yeah. So I guess I am a Ford guy, huh? Damn Mustang, Bronco, another Mustang. So that's what's going on here. I thought I broke Andrea's truck moving this last night. Rear end made a popping noise and it locked up for a little bit, but seems to be fine now. Drove it around. I got been working on the tranny case for this tranny. This is the transmission for the blue car. It was sitting in the cabinet. It's gonna have to come back apart. It's all filthy with dust and stuff now, but it's clean enough to stab in the Rhino case and set the pinion up. We're going from swing axle to IRS, so I'm gonna have to change the ring gear from this rusty diff over to IRS diff, and we're gonna put the 2110, I guess, in the blue car with this close box tranny. My son wants something fun to drive, and he likes driving that car, so we'll throw whatever we got together for him and let him have some fun. So that's what's going on here. Still got the 1776 sitting there waiting for tranny parts. Can install that shifter and stuff. But move that to the other side, and mainly I got to depend on Hans to get this out of here today, get this back together so I can get the shop back. So, might go down to the neighbors today. I'll do a little video of that, helping him paint his 69 Chevy truck. Got to do the hood on it. Had a little mishap with the hood, but so if I do that, we'll get a little bit of that, and yeah, almost ready to get back on this. I know some guys have been patiently waiting, and it's coming up. I dug up some more stuff here. I might throw together another motor. Guys there at the machine shop that I go to might be able to help me out. I got this Callie's crank here. Let's see. This thing's always full of bugs. At least one in there. This is a 4340 bad boy, but it's a 4-inch stroke. You know, it's nothing really crazy on the stroke. It's factory 454, but it's the bob weights for a 509. And I didn't really have a good block for a 509, but they got an old boat block over there, a bow tie block, and I can get the bob weight about where it needs to be. And by bob weight, we'll see if you buy these Callie's cranks. I get them from Competition Engineering. They're a real good place to buy your stuff, and when they balanced it, they put the bob weight number on there. So if you buy the same pistons and rods and you get that bob weight, the crank doesn't have to be rebalanced again. It'll have to be spun up, but it probably won't need metal put in. And this crank's only got 200 passes on it, I think. Yeah. So it's still standard, never been blown up. And you guys ever used one of these before? They're like indestructible. But it's had the Mallory welded in it, so it's already been set up for the bob weight there on the box, which would be a 509, and that wouldn't be bad. So if they can help me out with a block, we might incorporate this instead of the 454 over here. So this is pretty much just a stock motor with a set of nice heads on it and a little cam. It's getting rusty over here, sitting on the stand. You know, it needs to be finished, but it's pretty much done. There's just some things in there that I don't really, you know, it's going to really limit the potential of the car. This is more of like a steak and shake motor, drive around cruise type thing, and if you ever got into a race situation, you might be in trouble. So anyway, I'm thinking it needs to be at least as fast as the Volkswagen. So, and might need a little more power than I got in the stand over there. But anyway, let me shut this off. Hope everybody has a great day, and try to get back to making some videos. I got sort of beat up at the doctor's and recovering from that, but doing a little better. Hans is helping out, so that's good. And looks like it's going to be a really nice day. It'll be in the mid-70s, so that's pretty cool. There's a cat peeing on my car. Appreciate that. Thank you. Is that your car? Anyway, Hans even trimmed some palm trees yesterday. Fixed some leaves up in the yard. So, I don't know. Maybe the planets are lining up. Is it a full moon? Oh, there's a little, for you guys that like the contrails, there's one being laid down. So I'm not going to try to focus because I don't know how to do that yet. I don't know where all the little buttons and stuff are on this camera. But Gaden, I'd like to say thank you to Gaden, the IT guy. Came over and souped up the computer so I can download these files and upload them to YouTube. So thank you, Gaden. I'm going to be working on his bus soon. Got some body work done on it. And it's a little closer for the paint, so we'll be getting on that soon. And until then, until the next video, you guys push that record button and have a great one. Don't forget to like and subscribe too.